I think as Christians, we forget how unbelievable Christianity is. If I was to say to you, hey, you won't believe what happened last night, but this Martian landed in my backyard in his UFO. He came out, invited me into his UFO, and he took me to the planet Mars. I met his friends, his family, we had dinner together, we jumped back in the spaceship, and because of the whole space-time continuum thing, I was back on planet Earth, and only 1 second of Earth time had gone by. And that is unbelievable. But here we are as Christians trying to say almost the same thing. Hey, you're not going to believe this, but there's a God who made this world, and he loves us so much. He sent us his son Jesus, who died for us, who rose from the dead, and now God will give us eternal life if we follow Jesus, and God will be our Father, and we can be his children. And I think as Christians we forget just how unbelievable Christianity is. So what I want to do on the night is just look at how unbelievable Christianity is and why people have trouble believing in what Christians say. And the reason why a lot of people have trouble believing what Christians say would be reasons like, well, how can a good God send people to hell? Why can't God just forgive me for who I am? What about the other religions? You're not saying they're wrong as well. How can a good God allow so much suffering and pain and evil in this world? And so these are one or some of the many problems that people have with Christianity. Some of the reasons why people find Christianity so hard to believe. So what I want to do on the night is just look at these problems that people have with Christianity, understand them, describe these problems, and see what God and the Bible have to say about these problems. I think there are definitely good answers from God in his Bible to these questions, but they're more than just good answers. I think the Bible and God speaking to us in the Bible, he really affirms our right to have these questions in the first place. He doesn't brush them off as bad questions. He says, I understand these questions. You have every right to have these questions. And then he gives us answers to these questions as well. Why is it worth looking into Christianity? Because the Christian claims, as outrageous as they are, if they are true, they are just so life-giving, so life-changing. Because the Christian claim is there is a God who will start again with you. There's a God who will wash away all the shame that's happened to you in your life. There's a God who will love you so much. He will be your Father, and we can be one with this God. So the Christian claims, as outrageous as they are, as unbelievable as they are, if they are true, they are so life-changing. You would not want to dismiss them without looking into them a bit more. What am I looking forward about coming to life? I think it's just great to be in a group of people who have serious questions about life. I think the Aussie culture is a funny culture because the Aussie culture is a lot of fun. We're always joking around, but that's also our problem. We're always joking around, and there's so many important things in life that us Aussies find hard to talk about. So what the night will give us will be a forum where we can be honest and talk about things that are very deep to us, but we get so little chances to talk about these things. Why would I encourage someone to come to this night? Well, because it's not every time you get to hear a short Asian like me talk about God and life. So I think that's a great reason to come.